Think about how many times today you type something into Google and then clicked on one of the first results. You probably did not even look to check if it was sponsored or simply an organic one. You just trusted it because, to be quite frank, it is Google. And Google has been pretty much the internet's front door for over like 20 years now at this point. The thing is, though, that someone can search Google for a completely normal tool, like Microsoft, for example. One of the top results, a sponsored result that looks exactly like what an official Microsoft page would look like. And that person can download that, and by the time that they close their browser, well, a piece of software, it's now running in the background of their computer and pretty much logging everything about them. Every single keystroke that they type, every password, every private message, and just sending it all of it back to a criminal server in real time. And here's the crazy part, like Google collects ad revenue from something like that. Like this is not an one-off like incident. Like this is not like some sort of sophisticated like hack that only affects like careless people. Like this is Google search like right now actively serving malware to people who are just trying to use like the internet normally. And the reason that Google has not fixed this after like years of it happening just comes down to one thing that should honestly make you like genuinely like furious about like what this company like actually is. So here is something that most people never really think about. Like Google search is not a tool Google built to help you find things. Like Google search, it is simply a surveillance and advertising business that also just happens to help you find things. Like every single search you type into Google is logged permanently. Like every result that you click on is tracked. Every website that you visit through Google is cataloged. And every device that you use, every location you search from, well, there's like pretty much every pattern in your behavior over like years of using like Google products is just compiled into a detailed profile that gets sold to advertisers so they can therefore target you specifically. Like that is the whole business. Like the search engine is the product that gets you in the door. So then the surveillance can start, and the sponsored results, the ones at the very top of Google's search, the ads that look like identical to real results, well, they're not even vetted by Google for safety. Like they're pretty much just purchased by anyone with a credit card and also a Google Ads account. Google just verified that the payment went through, and Google does not verify that the advertiser is who they say they are. And here is like the part that connects us directly to like your privacy specifically. Like the same data that Google collects about you, like your searches, your location, your device, your interests, like even your like profession, like it is exactly what criminals use to target their malicious like ads at the right victims. Like someone searching for like a Microsoft tool is probably a developer or like maybe a business professional with access to company like accounts. Someone searching for let's see, like an accounting platform, well, they're probably like handling financial data. Someone who is searching for like a privacy tool is probably someone who already has reasons to care about like trying to protect their information. The targeting system that Google built from your private browsing data does not just serve like legitimate advertisers. Like it hands criminal operations a precise map of exactly who to deceive and exactly when to do it. Okay, so here's where this goes from like one incident to something genuinely systematic. Like Malwarebytes has documented a 42% increase in Google Ads malware campaigns in the US in 2024 alone, and it's gone up from there. Like security researchers have identified at least 10 separate malicious Google Ads campaigns running at the same time, continuously active since like November 2024, all reported to Google, all continuing to run with like new versions appearing every time one gets removed. And in May 2026, well, attackers, well, they ran a Google Ads campaign targeting people who are using a niche AI tool called Claude. You just might have heard about it. But here's the detail that actually like got me when I was looking at this. Like the ad pointed to Claude's real like domain, not like a fake domain, And the attackers had embedded their pretty much like malicious instructions inside Claude's own platform. So the Google ad URL was completely like legitimate. Like there was no like URL to check. Like there was no like warning sign. Like nothing exactly looked wrong because technically, well, nothing was wrong with what you could see. And on the 25th, confirmed data showed like fake Google ads impersonating a major platform. Well, they stole at least 400 like $1,000 from users in a single like campaign that was still running at that time of reporting. Like the brands being like impersonated right now, well, they include like Microsoft, Adobe, Slack, Amazon, and dozens of others that people probably use like every single day. And I want you to sit with something for a moment. So I think the most basic safety like advice people have on the internet is to check the URL before you click. But that advice, well, it's now kind of under threat because honestly, some of these malicious Google ads, well, they point to the real URL of real companies. Like you cannot protect yourself by being like careful. And Google knows this is happening and it has known for like years. So typically when people find a malicious adware campaign in Google, they report it and a specific account gets removed. That's all nice, right? But then the next day a new one just appears. Like this is the cycle that's been like running since like maybe like at least 2022. And here's why it just keeps on happening. Like properly vetting every advertiser on Google search, like actually verifying that the company having an ad for like Microsoft tools is actually Microsoft and not just a criminal using like a stolen business identity. But that would just cost like money. Like it would require real human review or significantly more like sophisticated automated verification systems or both. Like it would slow down the process of letting new advertisers buy ads. Like it would reduce the volume of ads running and therefore just end up reducing the profit of Google. Like Google chose not to do it. And this is where honestly the privacy story like gets like the actual thing. Like Google has built a business model that practically requires collection of as much data as possible about you, aggregating it and monetizing it through advertising. And the ad system that enables this whole thing, well, it is the exact same like system that is serving malware. Like your data funds both. And every time you use Google search, you are just generating like the surveillance data that Google sells to advertisers. And some of those like advertisers are criminals. But Google, well, they profits from the clicks, so honestly, they don't really care because it's money at the end of the day. So let's talk about what could happen if you end up clicking on the wrong Google ad and download something. So the malware that's typically involved in these campaigns will be connected to a commercially sold phishing and surveillance toolkit that anyone can buy and deploy right now. And once installed on your computer, it runs silently in the background with no visible indication. And this is what Google's broken ad system just delivers to regular people who type something into a search box and trusted the result. Really shocking. So yeah, that's the first video. Drop a comment if you want. And yeah, I'll see you next time.